Pisces. So I wasn't going to do this reading today, but I just got an email for a request, so I'll do it. The request was for why is there silence? So we're going to see. If you need anything, guys, check it out down below. It's in the comment section as always. Okay, why is there silence? Because this person is in your life to teach you a lesson. And you're needing to place a boundary with this person. So some of you, you're in an energy of this person could be giving you the silent treatment, and there could be a lesson that you're learning in this silent treatment is that you need to place boundaries, that this isn't healthy, and that it's time for you to free yourself from this person and take back control of your life and recognize someone can only ignore you if you're there waiting for a response, if you're there waiting for attention or affection, okay? They're telling you to have faith. Have faith that we are calling you to take back control of your life, and it is for a reason. Have faith that you are separated from this person for a reason. Let's get a little bit more. What is this person in your life to teach you? Is it this person is emotionally unavailable and inconsistent? This is someone who has no interest in being emotionally open or vulnerable. One, because they have a hard time expressing what they're feeling and thinking, but also two, they're just not interested. I'm not interested in being that version of myself. Thank you for asking though. That's this person's energy. And that could be something here that you've maybe needed to express to yourself. It could be hard for you to be honest with yourself and say, hey, listen, this is the reality of the situation. The reality of the situation is that this person is not long lasting, or that they only want what's fun, what's convenient, what's easy. And you could be manifesting for something to come back, for something to continue. But they're saying, even if it continues, even if this person reaches out, even if everything happened like you wanted it to happen, it still wouldn't be enough because something is missing, okay? Give me a little bit more for what this person's in your life to teach you. It's not to get stuck when someone is blocking something or conveniently not making a choice or a decision, and to not change your perspective to benefit them. Do not change your perspective to give someone the benefit of the doubt. You can give them the benefit of the doubt when they come back. You can give them the benefit of the doubt when they tell you what the hell has been going on. And then you could say, oh, benefit of the doubt, so sorry, I assumed. What is this person learning? This person is learning that they could want to, I'm going to be honest, for some of you, this person doesn't want to lose you. This person wishes that you guys could still collaborate. But maybe there's silence because you're wanting more from this person and this person's not able to give you more. What I was asking is, what is this person learning and what do they want? They're getting clarity and truth on how maybe their confusion, their illusion, and all the options that they bring to the table can start conflict and disagreements. It's like this person wants to be the carefree, let's go with the flow. I'm not stressing it out. You're not stressing it out. It is what it is. Let's keep it casual. But that can also start conflict that you've been inevitably trying to avoid. This person doesn't want to lose you. This person does like collaborating with you, talking to you, chatting with you. However, this could be someone who's like, well, if I have something to say and you're not going to like it, I'm not going to say it at all. This could be someone who has a tendency to conveniently avoid conversations that need to be had because they don't want to be the bad guy or the bad girl, but they're not recognizing that they're starting conflict anyways. You can tell someone, hey, I'm not interested, but then when they go to their friends or people that they know, they're going to say, you know, I really respected so-and-so because when I wanted to give them the world, they looked at me and went, hey, I know you want to give me the world, but I'm not at a place where I'm ready to take the world. And I respect you for being honest with me about that. That is going to make a significant difference instead of avoiding conversations, ignoring them for weeks, and then wanting to pull the, hey, sorry, I've been busy. What you been up to? You've seen all those text messages they sent you. You just want to keep it confusing because it's convenient for you to not have to be accountable and have a conversation that's hard for you. That's what I'm saying here. And for some of you, you are taking that silence and them not having necessary conversations as kind of like a glimmer of hope at the end of the tunnel. And the universe is saying, that was you changing the perspective. That was you shifting the narrative, because that's not what you wanted to see. That's not what you wanted to hear. But at the end of the day, that was you giving someone the benefit of the doubt when they didn't need the benefit of the doubt. They were showing you exactly how they wanted to show up. They were showing up as confusing. They were showing up as someone who was conflicted or would do one thing but say something different. That within itself shows you that this person's taking impulsive action and is not wanting to give freely. And that's okay, but then you have to look at yourself in the mirror and go, this is what they're willing to give me. Do I want it, yes or no? And if the answer is no, then I need to take myself out of it. What does this person want? Why is this person silent? They're silent because this is a karmic partner. They're silent because they're avoiding you. They know that you either want to move in with them, date them, go away with them. They're avoiding you because this person's like, in order to not avoid you, I have to compromise. I have to be willing to settle a dispute, and I'm not doing that. This person could be taking a lot of like impulsive action. They could be at a place in their life where they're flirting with a lot of people. They're entertaining a lot of people. This person's getting around town, if you know what I mean. I'm just going to be honest with you. And some of you might not want to see that. You might not want to see that this person is running away from pain that they're feeling by using other people and circumstances as a void filler. And then you kind of got mixed up in that. And you were thinking, wait, I'm so confused. Why don't we do this? I thought we had a contract with one another. Why is it not working out? Why is this not progressing? Because this person doesn't want to progress it. Because this person knows that they would have to compromise to be with you, and they don't want to compromise. They don't want to settle a dispute. This person could... This person could be jealous of someone in their life that has got like a happily ever after ending that's taking place, and they could be very jealous and very annoyed. This person could also be having money problems. I really do think for a lot of you, this person is a fantasist and an illusionist. This person lives off dreams and fantasies. They make up some sort of an illusion. They avoid problems, circumstances, pain, issues, and they just kind of sweep it under the rug. You know, like the people who could be in like significant financial debt, but if you ask them, they're financially smart, they're good, they're responsible, but then when you go through their finances, you're like, wait, you call this responsible? Because that is not reality, but in their mind, that's reality. That's this person. This person could be avoiding a lot of choices and things that are catching up to them, especially financially, and then they're avoiding you. I know what you want, and I don't want to give it to you. What happens when you owe someone money for your car and they're about to repo it? You either turn it in or you avoid them. What happens when you owe a family member or friend money and you don't want to have a conversation with them about the fact that you don't have that money? You avoid them. That's what's happening here. This person's avoiding you because they don't want to be honest with you. They don't want to tell you, hey, listen, this isn't what I want. Hey, listen, I'm not ready. Hey, I don't want to compromise. I don't want to get counseling. I don't want to come to an agreement. They could even be in a stage of their life where they're really holding on to things that are not beneficial for them. Okay, side note, what do they want from you? They like how you put them in the spotlight. They like how the sun rises and sets in your eyes. That's what they want from you. They like how you view them. They like how obsessed with them you are, how like insanely in love with them you are. They like that you explore and express your feelings. They like how you make them feel really aligned and happy. They like that you are attracted to them and they're attracted to you. For a lot of you, this relationship is purely physical. And there's even an aspect here where you guys are having an affair and you know good and dabbling well it ain't gonna go nowhere. Or there's an aspect around this relationship where they feel like they can't have it. So It's just for fun. This could be someone where it's like, yeah, well, I come to Florida every summer. And every summer I'm gonna pick up the phone and guess who I'm calling? I'm calling you, and we gonna spend the summer together. You're gonna be my cute little booty call. You're gonna be my handsome hunk on my arm. We gonna have so much fun. But when you start talking about maybe one of us moving or one of us becoming something more and all of that, I'm gonna just kind of disappear and tell you I've been busy, because I'm avoiding that conversation. You might not know that this person is dating other people when you're not in town. You might not know that this person is having financial problems. You might not know that this person has the tendency. This is the kind of person where if you're around them and you're around them for a few weeks, you think that they're in love with you. And then when you leave, their behavior is completely different. You're in their presence. They're like loving all over you. They're kind of love bombing you. It's perfect. But when you guys are not in each other's presence, it gets silent. And it's like this person's avoiding you. They're too distracted to reach out to you. They're too distracted, or things come up and they can't come to you or visit you. Something always happens. And then in your mind, you're like, wait, I thought we were great. I thought everything was amazing. What happened? Well, what happened is it was an illusion. It wasn't necessarily reality. This person was playing some sort of fairy tale life that they wanted, but they didn't feel that they were capable of. So I'm going to play it. I'm going to play house with you and do this when we're in the same town with one another, or when we're in each other's presence at night. But I'm going to ignore you for the next 4 weeks and act like you don't even exist until it's the time of the month that we get together. Then I'm going to love bomb the hell out of you. The sun rises and sets on your butt. What you didn't realize is that the reason this person did this and they were willing to continue in this cycle is because they loved not only the passion, the intense chemistry, but they loved because they're a little bit of a narcissist. They love that when they're in your presence, it's about them. They love that no other man or woman in that room can get their attention. They love that the sun rises and sets on their butt. They love that you're obsessed with them. So as long as they continue to avoid everything that makes them be accountable and everything that makes them have honest conversations with you so you know what the hell's going on, the longer they avoid that, the longer they push that off, brush it under the rug, there's one or two things that's going to happen. You're either going to jump ship or you're going to be questioning, but it's going to keep you stuck around. And that's what I'm saying here. So for a lot of you, the reason this person is silent is because they know what you want, but they don't want to give it to you. And if I reach out to you, if I talk to you, if I run into you, guess what? You gonna want it, and I'm not giving it to you. So again, it's kind of like a debt collector. I know what that debt collector wants from me, and I'm not going to answer the phone. I'm not going to answer the door until I'm ready to pay him or until they take me to court. That's how this person's feeling about you. And they're saying, hey, listen, you need to take back control of your life, because this person just loves to be in the spotlight. This person loves to be in the spotlight. This person loves to be loved. This would be someone who would join a dating app, not because they're interested in dating. Not because they're interested in getting a boyfriend or a girlfriend. They just want the attention. They just want their ego to be fed. They love being the center of attention. They love being wanted. Now, for some of you, if you free yourself from this person, I see that you are going to be walking in a good direction. I see that you could be, the Five of Pentacles, you could be feeling lonely. You could be feeling left out. You could be feeling lost. I don't understand why this happened. I don't understand why this was brought to me, but it isn't meant for me. I don't understand, Danielle. That could be how you're feeling. They're saying, listen, you're manifesting something more in that time, though. Do not go back to something that makes you feel lonely just because you're lonely, okay? Just because you feel like you're missing something, just because you're sad, just because you're lonely in this moment does not mean that you need to go fill that void with someone who makes you feel lonely, who puts you in a place of silence simply because it works to their benefit. What does this person want with you? So I would just be honest with you that it could just be about the attraction. What do they want with you? They don't want clarity here. Let's just live in our little lie-infested bubble and leave it the hell alone. Why are you pressuring? That's what this person feels. This person could be This person could be getting some sort of conversation or communication from someone other than you, someone in their life where they're going to get triggered. If this person is divorced or is no longer with someone that they were once with, this could be the first love of their life. This could be someone that they used to be married to. This could be someone that they had children with. If you know that who I'm bringing in is still emotionally attached to someone else, you know those people who they got divorced or they had children with someone and it's been 5 years later and they still ain't over that person. They might say, oh no, I'm not waiting for so-and-so, but we all know they waiting for so-and-so. That could be this person. This person could be kind of stuck in this energy or in this lifestyle because they're still hoping that someone's going to come back to them when they're not coming back to them. Now that person, there's a lot of ups and downs in that relationship. So if that's like the first love of their life, that could have been their first boyfriend or girlfriend when they were 15. That could have been the person that they were supposed to have children with, but someone had a miscarriage and then the relationship broke up, but they still romanticized the relationship. There is something here that this person kind of holds on a pedestal, but it's something that's toxic. It's something that others look at and they scrutinize the hell out of it. Like that was toxic for them. That really pushed them down. But in this person's mind, they still have hope that one day it'll get fixed. But what they're not recognizing is that that's them staying addicted to a roller coaster way of life. The high, lows, lows. So again, that person could be feeling really trapped by that. Really trapped by what they want their reality to be, but what it really is. This person could be fueled by some sort of dream or fantasy that's never going to happen. And again, it could be someone they dated when they were really little. It could be someone that they built a life with and maybe they felt like it prematurely fell apart. You know how some relationships will split up and one person will be fed up but the other one won't be? And usually the one who wasn't completely over it or didn't feel like they gave it everything, they're not ready to give up yet. That's kind of what I'm getting here. And it's like the one who felt like they gave it all has moved on. But the one who was like, but why did you give up? We could have continued to, that one is still stuck. And somehow you've got intermingled with this person somehow. Now, this could be something as simple as, Danielle, I recently met this person. They were divorced. They told me that they were ready to start something new. And I quickly realized every night when we were laying in bed, they were talking about their ex-wife or ex-husband, that they were not ready, that they're still emotionally invested in that person. You can tell, because this is going to be the type of person where I'm hearing, I can see it in your eyes. I don't even feel that it's that. You're going to be able to tell that this person still has hope that something that they wish would come true. And it's like in their mind, they want that first love that they were with to come back. They want the person that they lost a baby with and then the marriage fell apart. They want to give that another shot. There is something here that they're still holding on to that is adding to their grief, that is adding to their high, low, lows. But I feel that this person is addicted to that. I feel like this person is addicted to the fight or flight, which keeps them in that stuck energy. And you've somehow got intertangled with this person. So why are they still attached to whoever that person is? They're unable to open up about it because this person struggles with intimacy or they struggle getting attached to new people. So this could be someone who they have a hard time getting attached to new people, but when they're attached to you, they're attached to you and there is no getting over you. Like it takes a lot for this person to get over you. And it's like they're still looking for a sign. Yeah, they're really jealous. So if that person's moving on or focusing on themselves and just happily single, they're not happy. If this person is single, they don't like being single. However, they feel that they would rather be single than be in another relationship and get attached to someone who's not as attached to them. So what's happened here is you have silence with someone who is emotionally attached to someone else. I had this reading months ago, except in that reading, I said that that person was in love with someone else. Now you're getting the silent treatment from this person because they know that you want more, but they don't want to have a conversation with you and they don't want to give you more. So Spirit is saying, cut your losses, call it a day, and let this person grieve in peace. Because again, this person is kind of stuck in an energy of fight or flight. They want what they want, not recognizing that what they want is not meant for them, but that's not good enough. It doesn't matter. They want what they want. Someone here, whether it was them or the other person, could have been a cheater. That could have been what ended up ruining the relationship. So their spouse or the person that they were dating could have cheated or had wandering eyes, or they could have. Again, that could be one of the reasons why it's hard for them to get over it. If they got cheated on, that's fucked with them. If they were the one that cheated, it's messed with them that one, they cheated and lost this relationship, but two, they were not willing to fight for something even when they felt that it was over. So they're, again, still emotionally attached in that, and they don't want to give to you. So what do you need to do? You need to go to collaborations that are, they're saying you need to go to someone who can collaborate with you like they're an actual partner. You need to go to someone who's going to take action, who's going to be consistent, who's going to be stable. And for a lot of you, they're telling you that the qualities that you need in someone is not the qualities that this person has. When it comes to this person being a stable partner, this person's not capable. And you need to listen to your intuition. It's going to take a lot of strength and courage, but you need to recognize that this person's not a team player and they're not willing to do self-reflection to get themselves out of a place of being stuck. But you are able to get truth and clarity, and only then can you move forward. So that's what's happening here. At the end of the day, you can see a situation for what it is, but that doesn't mean you can talk someone else into seeing it. You might like someone, you might have started recently dating someone that's getting a divorce. You might be intermingled with someone, and every time you turn around, he or her is talking about someone from their past. Recognize that this person might still be stuck. And that if you are willing to go through the seasons of their life where they're detaching, they're up, they're down, they're emotionally attached to someone else and not wanting to get emotionally attached to you, you're going to get just that. And you need to recognize that this person does not want to do self-reflection and doesn't want to do the work that it's going to take to get themselves out of this, which means you have to take yourself out of it if you don't want to be a part of it. I think you need to recognize that this person's not capable of being a stable partner. So what's going to happen to this person? They're going to continue to be unsure if they're ready for some sort of growth. For a lot of you, this person's going to try to keep eyes on you, or they're going to continue to ask people about you. This person, for some of you, could be recognizing that they're waiting for someone to come back who's never going to come back. So again, let's say that this is something as simple as you're in your 40s and you're entertaining someone, but all of a sudden they're talking about their high school boyfriend or girlfriend. And you're like, okay, why are you all of a sudden hung up on who you dated in high school? They might be a little stuck on wishing that that could have went somewhere, not because it could have went somewhere and evolved, but strictly because of what it coulda, shoulda, woulda. And because this person's willing to get stuck in this fantasy world, that's where they're going to be stuck. I think this person's going to recognize that they are maybe fighting a losing battle, and that, you know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing the song, I'm hearing what you wanted was always right in front of you. Can't you see? So this person might have a little bit of a reality check. I want to win something at all costs, but what am I winning? You know the people who will fight for a certain person? They'll be like, well, I want that person to be my boyfriend or girlfriend. I want that person to be my husband or wife. But then 3, 4, 5 years down the road, they get what they want and they realize that the person they chose or they fought for or they were not willing to take no as an answer from wasn't really worth investing in because all they got was headache, burden, and heartache. It's a little bit of be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. Be careful what you're fighting for because you just might get it. I think this person's going to get a little bit of a reality check in the far future, whether it's 5 days from now, 5 weeks, 5 months, or around May this month, where they have been stuck on something or they have been wanting something that's not best for them. If this person did get cheated on, why would you want a cheater back? How you get them is how you lose them. Okay? If someone cheats on you and then leaves you, why would you want that back? Allow that karma to be someone else's, because I guarantee you they're not going to go to that person and all of a sudden change into this faithful person who has no indulgences. I call bullshit. Okay? This person's going to have to recognize that sometimes the things that you want are not good for you. Now, I don't necessarily see you and this person coming back. I see you recognizing this person as someone who is stuck, as someone who needs help, and someone that you can't help. I think you're going to start recognizing that the silence and the distance has grown you significantly, and that it's making you recognize what you want, what you deserve, and that this isn't it. But again, as you do that, this person has their own learning lesson. And what they're learning is that maybe the people that they're being silent against and that they're keeping an arm up against are the people that they should have let in, that could have helped grow them and that could have brought them exactly what they wanted, but they weren't open to that. Again, it's easy to say you want a husband, you want a wife. But if you ain't choosing husband or wife material, you ain't getting that. You can't make anyone a husband or a wife. You can't. You can sit here all day in the comments like, but you can. No, you can't. And if you think that you can, you dumb. I'm just going to be honest with you. That was this person's energy. They had to recognize that you can sit here all day and dress a rabbit up as a dog, but it ain't a dog. You can dress a duck up as a horse all day, but guess what? That duck is not a horse. And it's like everything you've wanted, you've had right in front of you, but you weren't willing to see it because you were grieving something that you didn't have when you shouldn't have had it to begin with because it was no longer yours. It was time for it to be gone. It was time for it to be done. But that is the lesson here, is sometimes in life you learn something so this person's going to come in and have a heart-to-heart conversation with you. What is this conversation going to be about? It's going to be about the fact that they're attracted to you and that they want this to unfold naturally. Should you trust this person all of a sudden coming back in? They're saying have firm boundaries. If you and this person decide to entertain one another, have firm boundaries. And also they're saying defend your view and your vision when you feel like this person is showing up in a way that you don't agree with. So they want you to challenge this person. I think this person's going to come in and want to have a conversation with you, but I think they're also saying, hey, listen, read through the things that you can't see and the things that you don't know. If you feel like this person's hiding something, they probably are. If you feel like this person's only telling you convenient parts of the story, guess what? They probably are. And they're telling you to be open to challenging this person and what they're telling you as truth. Is that if this person comes in and goes, hey, sorry, I've been silent for 4 weeks because I've been busy. You can challenge that and be like, yeah, you've been busy, but we all have. Yet here I am texting you. We make priority what we want to. That could be your way of challenging what they feel is their reality or their truth, but you're challenging it and going, hey, listen, that is your reality, your truth, but I call bullshit because if you wanted to, you would. That's what they're saying. They're saying, hey, listen, when you're discontent with their behavior, when you're like, I don't like this doesn't make me feel good, don't be scared to show up in a way where you challenge what they're doing and what they're saying, because only then can peace be found, and only then can maybe a new form of reality be found in this relationship. If you're not willing to challenge your partner or call someone out on their bullshit, how are they supposed to see it? Doesn't make you right, doesn't make you wrong. But at the end of the day, that is a relationship, is being able to look at someone and go, you're being a selfish butt right now. They might not like it, but in 2 days, they might come back to you and go, you're right, I was being a selfish butt. That's growth for you. So that's what they're telling you to do. They're telling you that someone's going to have a conversation about some sort of regret that they have. But again, if this person does have the tendency to go silent on you, that's a red flag within itself. But I do see that this person is releasing a lot of things emotionally. That's not an excuse. I'm just saying. Can you deal with it? I feel like Spirit is saying let it go if you're willing to let it go. Recognize that there could just be a lot of lust and passion here, but not long-term consistency. But at the end of the day, that is your learning journey. If you think that this is long-term, you're going to have to get into it to see if it is. And if it ain't, that's okay. And if it is, awesome, perfect, great. All right, so I'm going to leave this here and I'll see you soon. Have a blessed day.